everyone, welcome to MASH Math. Today we are going to study from class 10th, chapter 2 polynomials, exercise 2.2, question 1. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Already the first and the second part we have seen in the previous video. Here we will see the third and the fourth part of it. So first of all, we have to find the zeros of the polynomial. So to find the zeros of the polynomial, I have already taught you that you have to split the middle term and get the factors and get the two factors of this polynomial, which is the zeros of the polynomial. Then we have to verify with the coefficients. So first of all, if you see here, this is not in standard form. So you have to first convert this into a standard form. So let's write down in the standard form. This also I have taught you in standard. So 6x square, then the x will come, then the constant will come here. So now this is in standard form. So now let's do it quickly. So we have to take first term and the last term, that is 6 into 3 will give us 18. So what are the factors for 18? So 1 into 8, 1 into 18 will give us 18. Then 2 into 9 will give us 18. Then 3 into 6 will give us 18. So which one, if we plus or minus, will give us the middle term? So if you plus or minus, this you won't get it. If you plus or minus, we'll get 7. Yes, from 9 if you are minusing, we will get 7. So we take this pair here. So 6x square minus we write as it is. This x we write as it is. Instead of 7, we'll write this pair. That is from 9, if you are minusing 2, we will get 7. Then minus 3. So now 6x square minus x into 9 will give us 9x, minus into minus plus, then x into 2 will give us 2x, then minus 3. So now from here, let us take out the common number, that is in which table 6 and 9 will get completely divided. So you can see in table 3, 6 and 9 gets completely divided. So we'll take it out, 3 outside. Then here also x is there, here also x. So 1x will take it out. So now what we will get? We'll get 2 here. So 3 2s are 6. Then x into x square. So minus is here. Now x is already out. So we will get 3. We'll get 3 3s are 9. So now you can write down this only here. Factor. And then with which number if we multiply, we will get this. So with 1 if you are multiplying, we'll get 2x. Then 1 in plus into minus minus, 1 into 3 will give us 3. So now what we are getting? We are getting 3x and here plus 1 and another factor. This is common. So 2x minus 3. So now let's get the zeros of the polynomial. So 3x, this will get plus 1 equal to 0 if we keep. Then it will give us 3x plus 1. So 3x. When plus 1 comes at this side, we'll have minus 1. Then again, x will keep it as it is. Minus 1 keep as. Now it is in multiplication. So when it comes this side, it will be in division. So we got the 1 0 of the polynomial. Now next, 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So now 2x we keep as it is. Minus 3 will come here. Plus 3 it will become. Now x we keep as it is. 3 will keep as it is. So here in multiplication, when it comes here, it will become division. Then we get, so this is alpha and this is beta. So now let's find out the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So we have to find out the sum of the zeros equal to minus b upon a. So sum of the 0 is alpha plus beta. Minus b is, let's write down the value also. Value let us write down. A is what? A is 6. B is minus 7. C is minus 3. And we have alpha here, we have beta here. So minus b is what? Minus we write as it is. In the place of b we have minus 7. Then a is 6. Then alpha is what actually? Alpha is minus 1 upon 3. Beta is 3 upon 2. So minus into minus will become plus, and we get 7 upon 6. So now your denominator is different. So let's take the LCM. So with 2 I'll multiply both sides, then I'll get minus 2 upon 6. Plus we write as it is. With 3 I multiply both sides, then 9 upon 6. 7 upon 6. So now denominator is same. So I'll write down 6 as it is. Then 9 plus 9 minus 2 will give us 7. So here also 7 upon 6. So now let's see the product of the zeros. Product of zeros, that is C upon A. So product of zeros are alpha beta into C upon A. Alpha is what? Alpha is minus 1 upon 3. Beta is 3 upon 2. C is what? C is minus 3. A is what? A is 6. So now 3 gets cancelled. Then you will have minus 1 upon 2. Here also 3's are with table 3. You will get it minus 1 upon 2. Hence it's proved. So now see the fourth one now. Here you see you don't have 3 terms. So when we don't have 3 terms, we have only 2 terms. So we can find the factors. So what we can write? We will write like this: 4u square plus 8u equal to 0. So now with which table it will get completely divided? 4 and 8. Table 4 will divide completely both the numbers totally. Here u square, here u, here 1u will take it out. So now what we will have? Here we'll have 1u and plus then 4 2 times will give us 8. So now you see 4 will get u into u will give u square plus 4u into 2 will give us 8u. So now we have 4u equal to 0. Then u plus 2 equal to 0. So now then u will be 0 upon 4, which will give us 0. And then here u equal to plus 2 will come this side, it will become minus 2. So then u value is minus 2. So let's write down the values that we have got it. So alpha we have 0. Beta we have minus 2. A is what? A is 4. B is 8. C we don't have. Constant term we don't have. So we write it 0. So now let's verify. Sum of zeros equal to minus B upon A. Then product of zeros equal to C upon A. So sum of zeros alpha plus beta equal to minus B upon A. Alpha is what? Alpha is 0 and beta is minus 2. Then minus we write as it is. B is what? B is 8. A is 4. So then this will give us minus 2, and if we cancel will get us minus 2. So here product of the zeros is alpha into beta equal to C upon A. So alpha is what? 0 into beta is minus 2. And then C is 0. A is 4. So now 0 into minus will give us 0. 0 upon 4 also will give us 0. Hence proved. That's it. Thank you and God bless you.